Hello, my magical subs. Welcome back. I hope if you're new to my channel and you like this, that you will hit the like button and subscribe and help me grow my channel. I've been really busy. I've been working on cases, which I'm going to get to all of that. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I should say that, I haven't been on. I've been doing some studying and working, and I've started my readings in person, so I've been going and doing those, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. But anyways, I'm going to talk to you. Where do I begin? I'll just tell you what happened in the night. I'm working. I'm always busy doing stuff at night. That's when I do most of my work. And I needed to find some paperwork. All my fans are off, by the way. So I got my little portable fan here, manual. And I think it's broke. Oh, I broke my manual fan. Oh, there we go. So hot. Even with the air on, guys. So I'm trying to find some papers for Zoe, get his driver's license. So I'm going through all that, and I get to these last two. I've got these two really big hat boxes, and I pulled them down in the closet, and I opened them. It was all of my daughter's belongings. It was everything that was in her purse. I came across Sarah's first. Oh, I had her cell phone there. Sorry guys, I don't mean, I'm trying to keep it together. I saw her cell phone, her hairbrush. She even had a little thing of Tylenol, and there was one Tylenol on it. I'm looking through all these things, and it felt, when I opened that box and saw what it was, I felt like somebody had just hit me and knocked the wind out of me. And I looked through the things, and I remembered I had put one of her shirts that she wore the last time she wore it. She had changed clothes before she left that day, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I opened it, and it still smelled like my baby. It had me a really good cry. And then I came across Rebecca's. She had all her things in there for babies. And baby books where she wrote everything. Baby pooped, she wrote down, it pooped. So after I put everything up, I put everything back, I took some pictures that I thought Zoe would like to have. I laid them aside, but I put everything back. I waited for morning to come because my group of sisters, we uplift each other, and we're always there for one another, like it should be, like everybody should be, for everyone. And they helped me greatly, and I was okay. And then I went and did my readings tonight, and it went really good. They had good air conditioning at their house, so it was really good. What I want to tell you. You know, I've lost 2 children. And I watched my one daughter get out of a car. I've seen a lot of things in my life that everybody always says, you're the strongest person I know. You're so strong, I don't know how you do it. I'm no different than you. I really am not. We all are human beings, every one of us. Some people look at crying as a weakness. It's not a weakness. It's not a weakness at all. Your tears are a gift from God. And I know that might be shocking to some, but it truly is. God gifted us with tears as a way to release. If you don't have that release of that pain, you get sick. It's just not good. It turns you bitter. Know that it's okay to cry. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not. It's okay. The strongest cry. And the strongest aren't ashamed to tell you that and share their stories. I know my girls are okay. I know this world can be a cruel place too. Especially those that have a loving, tender heart. As much as I miss my children, I want them back. I know I've not lost them. I know I'll be with them. I know I can feel them. But I still break. It's okay. It's okay. And if you don't have anybody to talk to, please reach out to me, because I do understand. And if there's anyone out there who has lost a child and wants a reading, you message me. That's one of my most important goals, is to help those that are struggling. And trust me, I know what grief is, and I know the dark places it takes you. I've been there. I've been there several times. And there were moments I didn't think I was going to make it. But I did. We are never alone. We have our Father, our Divine Father. You know, I've been through a lot in my life. a lot. And I know I've talked about my marriage of 26 years. And I left that with nothing. I lost everything. I had a beautiful home and car, new car and pool, and I had everything. But I didn't have peace. I wasn't respected. I was mistreated. I could go on and on and on. And I could never find the strength to leave. Never. But my girls were alive. I couldn't. And my girls would always tell me, please, Mama, don't let him talk to you like that. Please, Mama. Then I lost Sarah. Then I lost my Rebecca. I thought I would truly die. The pain of that was so intense. At times, it was like every breath I took was like a knife. But here I stand. How I found the courage and the strength to pick myself up and walk away, knowing my life was going to be a struggle. Things I worked for were gone. But in all that was my greatest blessing coming for full circle back to me, and that was Spirit. And connecting with my guides again, connecting with my Father. You see, I've always loved Spirit. And I was raised in a home with a father that had the gift and a grandmother. And so it was just a given. You know, I thought everybody was like that. And you know, my father was always very nurturing when it came to those things, and I could talk to him and my grandmother about those things. Then, when I was 17, my father died instantly of a blood clot, and my whole world came crashing down. My mother, who I love dearly, she's passed now. And when I say what I'm saying, I have nothing but love for my mother. And I realize from her childhood, she was doing better than what she had in her childhood. But my mom could be mean. My mom could be mean with her words. And my mom knew how to hit. You cannot talk, you cannot speak, So when my dad died, now I still had my grandmother, so I still had the connection, but I'm ashamed to say this, but I didn't want to talk to my spirit guides anymore. I didn't want leave me alone. Just leave me alone. And I let it go. And I think, and when my grandmother died, that she was the only thing I had that connected me and that I could talk to, and so it was gone. And I just kept rolling with life, and, you know, I truly believe I was blessed. And, out of all that, finding my strength, and, you know, I live in a little apartment. It's so tiny, but you know what? It's mine. I can turn that key and open that door, and it's filled with peace. And all the things that I was told you couldn't do, you can't do, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're whatever. That's off of me, came off of me. And I just got stronger and stronger. And then Spirit came back into my life. And it's truly been a blessing for me. And I truly love helping others. And I truly love doing what I'm doing. The private readings I really like because, you know, it's just that one-on-one, you know? And I like connecting like that. I feel like we're connected too. But I don't need to tell y'all, we know that YouTube could be a crazy place too. And you gotta realize there's a lot of egos out there. And egos they need to be fed. So I see a lot of God, what's the word I want to use? Let me just say this. No one should be leaving bad messages or nasty messages, and none of my subs do. You guys are truly the best. But I see that. And I've even had them come after me too. And at first I left the messages up, but then, you know what? Then I kind of got ticked. You can say whatever you want about me, but when you start downing Spirit and you start talking about that, then I get upset. And, you know, there are a lot of us psychics out there. And we all don't get the same things. And some of us do get the same things. That doesn't mean that you're wrong, or you're wrong, or you're wrong. Because everybody might be giving you a little piece of the puzzle. I guess what I'm trying to say is, stay true to yourself. Don't let others influence your thoughts. Don't let them put bugs in your ear. You know, I don't mean real bugs, but you know, that little seeds of doubt. A light worker is not going to do that. Trust me. And those out there that I'm talking to that are light workers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not, look at this person, look at that person. We are a whole. And we're trying to make the world a better place with so many things. And, you know, even, you know, true crime. Doing true crime is the hardest, most intense energy that you can face, because you go into those places that aren't so positive, and it affects you. So it might take a day or so for you to recover and bounce back. Sometimes some of us need to walk away for a bit and just, we do it not for subs, not for shock, not look at me, we don't do it for that. Trust me, we don't. We do it to help. And I know there's a lot out there that throw us under a bus. That's okay. Because we know what we're doing is the right thing. And trust me, if we weren't, this gift we have would not be. It would be taken from us. You can be blocked. You have to be sincere. You have to do the work. And it's not all turn on the camera and let's go. I meditate just average day twice. Now if I'm doing a reading, I do that even more. It's quieting the mind, letting things come in, getting out of the way, getting my ego out of the way. So the messages come from Spirit, not from my opinion or my thoughts. Now I might have an opinion and thoughts after I hear what I hear from Spirit, but anyways, it's not easy. It's really hard. And I can tell you, I think I'm at 429 subs. I think that's 1 million subs. I love each and every one of you. I've lost, because I was almost 440. And then I came out with my reading on, update on Brian Kohlberger, and boom. But I am going to say what I get, what I feel, and I have to be true to myself. I have to. So it's about the truth. It's not about. So I just want to put that out there because you hear so many, oh, they're wanting those subs. They're coming out with it. I have been just a steady. I'm fine. Yes, I would love to have more, because that would mean I'm reaching more and I'm hopefully helping more, and I would love to be able to do lives so I can interact with you, but I'm genuinely, and everything comes from my heart, and I will not say anything if I didn't get it or if I don't believe it. I speak the truth, and I have to. I cannot worry what others say or what they think. I have to be true to myself, and I have to work the way I work. And everybody's different, and it's okay. There's not one that's right and one that's wrong, and it's not like that. Please, I just send out love and light to everybody, and I will always be genuinely with you. I haven't started doing reading. I do lots of writings. I haven't started readings on YouTube. My plan is to eventually. It was kind of me stepping off to do the readings and doing personal readings, and and it's all word of mouth. I got business cards, and I just started doing them. And I haven't, I just get referred, and it's been good, and I like that. I really do. Now, I struggle with the charging. I do struggle with that. And I'll tell you why. Because I feel like it's a gift, and, you know, but then again, like now, like I'm doing the readings, you know, they call me, we set it up, you know, it's usually a friend of a friend, you know, got my card, and you know, I drive to their house, you know, I have my bag of all my stuff and my cards and, you know, everything I need, and I go in, I set up, and I do the readings, and, and it's a lot. It does a lot. So, me struggling with, do I charge? I go back and forth on that all the time. I think, because, you know, part of me says, well, I'll just do it. I'll just do it, and then it'll all come back to me. And I think that happens like that too. But, you know, you have to rest after readings. You have to, there's just so many things to it all. And I'm still learning. And I think, you know, anyone that's psychic, they're always learning. They're always trying to, oh God, what's the word I want to say? Oh, they want their skill. They want to tone their skill. They want to, you know, they just want to get it stronger and better, and, you know. And with experience, you do that. So, when I do start the YouTube reads, you know, all you'll do is message me on my email, which is always on all of my things, and let me know. Now, if you lost a child, you go right to the top. Losing a child is the worst thing that a parent can go through, and so that's why, I mean, if you have missed a child, you're going to be number one, because I just know. So if you're reaching out, I know that you are struggling, or you wouldn't be reaching out. I know that. Some perhaps are even new, and they haven't really believed in psychics, or they've had a bad experience with some psychics, and they're leery, and they don't, and that's okay too. That's okay too. When the time is right, those people usually open up. And what's amazing, what is amazing to me is the ones that were the skeptics, and they didn't believe, and they thought it was all hogwash and whatever. When they finally have one, you know, they've lost somebody, and they're really, and so people tend to reach out more. The skeptics, I can say, when they get it, they're the biggest believers, and they will shout it from the mountaintops. Is that everything I wanted to say about? I think I've covered everything. I'm going to take a little break. I've been working on Delphi, you know, I've got the newest on that. I want to do that with Keegan Klein and Court and all that. I want to go with that. I want to go over some things on Brian Kohlberger. Let's see. I want to go over Lori Vallow and her appearance in court sentencing, and Let's see, am I forgetting anyone? I think there's somebody else. Who is it? Oh, I watched the Taylor Schabusiness, and that's how you say her name, Schabusiness. I watched that trial, so got all about that. But I thought I'll break it down. I'll do a video on each one of them, and I've got it all in my notes. I'm ready to go on it. So I'm just gonna take a breather here, clear some stuff. If I'm not too tired, I'm gonna come out because I have to go tomorrow, and I have more readings tomorrow. So I'm only doing them on the weekend right now. Anyway, so I'm going to download a lot of stuff, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of videos go up. But anyways, guys, I just wanted you to know that, and, you know, I know I've talked about a lot of stuff here, but it's okay to cry. You know, when I see a man cry, usually have really big hearts, because they don't. And I think men should cry. I think, you know, we all should be able to have that release. And anyways, I love you guys so much, and I've missed you. I'm back. Like I said, it took me a little break. Been doing work, but I'm good. I'm doing really good. And I love you, and I hope if you're new and you watch this, like it, I hope you please hit the like button. It helps the, whatever that rhythm is. And subscribe if you like. Lots of things planned. But anyways, I love you all, and always I send my love and light to you.